Carnivals, places of wonder, places of dreams, bright lights pierce the night, music fills the air, a joyous cacophony, laughter spills from beneath brightly striped tents, the scent of popcorn and cotton candy hangs heavy, a sweet promise on the breeze. Children's eyes widen, reflecting the spectacle before them. For generations, carnivals have beckoned us. They offer escape, a chance to step outside the ordinary. The mundane world fades away. Here, anything seems possible. The laws of physics bend and twist. Reality itself seems to shimmer at the edges. We surrender to the illusion, eager for a taste of the extraordinary. But within the enchantment, a flicker of unease. A darkness lurks beneath the surface. Like a shadow cast by the Ferris wheel, it stretches long and ominous. A sense of foreboding, a prickle on the back of your neck. The laughter takes on a slightly manic edge. The music just a touch too loud, too insistent. The carnival's magic is potent, its allure undeniable. But as the sun sets and shadows grow long, we sense another side. A hidden face behind the painted smile, a secret waiting to be unveiled. There's an undeniable energy to a carnival, a current of excitement that thrums beneath the surface. But this energy has a duality. It can be exhilarating, intoxicating even. But it can also be unsettling. Like a live wire, its touch both thrills and warns. Step closer behind the bright facade. Peer beyond the glitter and the games of chance. Notice the weathered faces of the performers, their smiles a touch too wide, too fixed. What stories do their eyes hold? What secrets do they guard? Listen closely to the whispers carried on the wind, tales of strange occurrences, of people vanishing without a trace, the murmurings of things not quite right, the carnival's dark underbelly, a place of shadows and secrets. The line between fantasy and reality blurs. Is it the flickering gaslights playing tricks on our eyes? Or is there something more, something ancient and unknowable, woven into the fabric of the carnival itself? They say that carnivals hold a certain magic, a power that draws us in, that speaks to something primal within us, a yearning for the extraordinary, for a glimpse beyond the veil. Stories abound of carnivals that appear and vanish like mirages, whispers of a place lost to time, a carnival that exists outside our reality, a place known only as the Eternal Carnival. Legend claims it materializes under the glow of a full moon, shrouded in an ethereal mist. Its attractions, they say, are unlike anything found in this world. The Eternal Carnival promises to fulfill your deepest desires. But be warned, every wish comes at a price. The cost of entry may be your soul itself. Those who enter are forever changed if they ever emerge at all. The carnival's grip is tight, its secrets closely guarded. Are these stories merely folklore, cautionary tales spun around campfires, or do they hold a grain of truth? The whispers persist, echoing through time, carried on the wind like a half-forgotten melody, a haunting reminder that some secrets are best left buried. For centuries, traveling carnivals have crisscrossed the globe, their arrival heralded by plumes of smoke and the promise of spectacle. These nomadic wonderlands, with their kaleidoscope of sights and sounds, have woven themselves into our collective memory. They are a transient spectacle, a fleeting glimpse into a world of illusion and delight. Imagine the rumble of wooden wheels on cobblestone streets as a caravan of brightly painted wagons rolls into town. The air thrums with anticipation, a palpable buzz that ripples through the crowd. The carnival promises escape, a respite from the drudgery of daily life. It is a world unto itself, a temporary haven where the rules of society are suspended, and the impossible seems within reach. And just as quickly as it arrives, it vanishes, leaving behind only echoes of laughter and the lingering scent of popcorn and sawdust. Within the carnival's vibrant tapestry, a rich history unfolds. Generations of performers, artisans, and dreamers have passed down their skills, their stories, and their secrets. Each generation adds its own vibrant thread to the carnival's intricate design. The carnival is a living testament to the power of oral tradition. The strongman embodies a lineage stretching back to ancient Greece and Egypt. The fortune teller whispers prophecies passed down through generations, and the clowns carry on a tradition dating back to court jesters. The carnival is a melting pot of cultures where global traditions converge. The rhythmic beat of African drums mingles with Eastern European folk songs. The intricate henna designs of India adorn a tarot card reader's hands. These traditions create a sense of continuity, linking past and present. The carnival, for all its transience, is deeply rooted in human history. It is a celebration of our shared heritage and our enduring need for wonder. Step inside the carnival's dimly lit tents, and you'll find yourself surrounded by relics of a bygone era. The scent of aged canvas and the musty aroma of old wood permeate the air. Antique carousel horses, their paint chipped and faded, seem to gallop through time. Each artifact whispers of a rich and often turbulent past. The carnival has always existed on the fringes of society. It offered a stage for the ostracized and the marginalized. The echoes of their stories linger in the worn velvet curtains. Examine the intricate carvings on a fortune teller's booth. Trace your fingers along the worn edges of a strongman's weights. These artifacts are more than just objects, they are vessels of memory. But amidst the nostalgia, a current of unease runs through the carnival's veins. The shadows seem to deepen. The laughter takes on a slightly manic edge. It's a subtle shift, a whisper of something darker lurking beneath the surface. Despite its allure, the carnival holds an air of mystery, a sense that all is not as it seems. Its transient nature adds to its enigmatic aura. It promises escape, but whispers of hidden costs. Reality warps, blurring illusion and truth. Carnivals are linked to the strange and sinister. They defy ordinary rules, feeling thin and permeable. Whispers of curses and enchantments linger. The carnival's grip on our imaginations is undeniable. Among the flickering gaslights and swirling carousels, whispers circulate. Tales told in hushed tones, passed from town to town, carried on the wind like the scent of cotton candy and fear. They speak of a carnival unlike any other, a place shrouded in shadow and legend. A place known only as the Eternal Carnival. It is said to materialize under the eerie glow of a harvest moon, when the veil between worlds thins. A miasma of fog heralds its arrival, cloaking its secrets from prying eyes. Those who claim to have seen it speak of an otherworldly beauty, a mesmerizing spectacle that both enchants and terrifies. Its attractions, they say, are unlike anything found in this world. Games of chance that promise to grant your heart's desire, but at what cost? Performances that defy logic and reason, leaving audiences both awestruck and deeply disturbed. And prizes, oh, the prizes. Treasures beyond your wildest dreams, but imbued with a magic that can twist even the purest intentions. The Eternal Carnival is more than just a collection of rides and sideshows. It's a living entity, a predator that lures in the unsuspecting with whispers of wonder and delight. It feeds on your desires, your hopes, your fears, twisting them into something dark and unrecognizable. The Eternal Carnival doesn't announce its arrival with flashy posters or booming pronouncements. It doesn't need to. Its allure is insidious, weaving into the fabric of a town like a poisonous vine. It seeks out those on the edge of despair, yearning for something extraordinary. Perhaps you'll find a flyer tucked into your pocket, its edges singed. Or maybe you'll hear the distant strains of a calliope tune, alluring and unsettling. These are the carnival's calling cards, subtle invitations to a realm of desires. But be warned, the Eternal Carnival masks its sinister intentions. It hides behind a veneer of joyous revelry. The laughter might be genuine, but listen closer for a desperate edge. The performers' smiles seem welcoming, but look deeper for something cold. The Eternal Carnival lures you in with pleasure, trapping you in a web. Once it has its hooks in you, it's almost impossible to break free. Venturing deeper into the heart of the Eternal Carnival is like stepping into a waking nightmare. The air grows thick with the scent of burnt sugar and something metallic and vaguely sinister. The once vibrant colors bleed and pulsate, contrasting the growing unease. The attractions are grotesque parodies of their real-world counterparts. The Ferris wheel creaks, each rotation pulling you deeper into the carnival's clutches. The Hall of Mirrors twist your reflection into grotesque caricatures. The games of chance promise riches but are dangerous traps. The ring toss offers eternal youth, but the rings are forged from shackles. The fortune teller reveals your destiny, but at the price of your darkest fears. Every corner and shadow whispers the carnival's true nature. The laughter of children echoes hollowly. The music, once joyous, now pulses with a sinister undercurrent. Standing at the crossroads of reality and nightmare, you are faced with a choice. Do you succumb to the seductive whispers of the eternal carnival, surrendering yourself to its twisted embrace? Or do you summon the courage to resist its allure, to turn your back on the promise of forbidden desires and face the uncertainties of the world you left behind? The decision is yours alone, but be warned, the eternal carnival doesn't relinquish its hold easily. It will test your resolve, tempting you with glimpses of your deepest desires made flesh. It will prey on your doubts, your fears, your longing for something more, anything more, than the mundane existence you thought you'd left behind. Choose wisely, for the path you take will determine your fate. Will you become another soul ensnared in the carnival's web, your laughter echoing through its haunted corridors for all eternity? Or will you find a way to break free from its clutches, forever marked by your encounter but ultimately triumphant? The choice is yours. The eternal carnival leaves behind whispers, fragments of stories, half-remembered nightmares, and unsettling encounters. An old woman speaks of her brother, vanished decades ago, muttering about a carnival shrouded in fog. A salesman recounts a night in a town he couldn't place, fleeing before dawn, haunted by a silent carousel. A watchmaker, known for his rational mind, is drawn to a carnival that appears with an unnatural fog. He wins a silver pocket watch, its ticking unnervingly loud. Days later, the carnival vanishes and he becomes erratic, claiming the watch ticked backwards. One full moon he vanishes, leaving behind the watch, its hands frozen at midnight. The most unsettling stories are those of the returned, individuals who claim to have escaped the eternal carnival. A young woman reappears in her hometown, seemingly unchanged, yet decades have passed. She is a stranger in her own life, a living ghost, the carnival having given her back her youth at the cost of everything she held dear. The stories of the eternal carnival remain elusive, offering glimpses into a terrifying reality. The carnival exists at the edge of perception, preying on those vulnerable to its whispers. It thrives on our fascination with the unknown, reflecting our darkest impulses and yearning for escape. In a world defined by reason, the persistence of legends like the eternal carnival feels like an anomaly. Skeptics debunk the stories as products of overactive imaginations. Yet the tales persist. Perhaps deep down, a part of us wants to believe. The skeptic's argument is compelling. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. The human mind is prone to suggestion and misinterpretation, and storytelling is a powerful force. Yet, if these stories are fabrications, why do they persist across generations and cultures? The eternal carnival leaves behind a faint residue: unexplained disappearances, sudden madness, and shifting objects. Some researchers speculate it exists in a parallel dimension intersecting with our own. These theories remain speculative but offer a tantalizing possibility of the carnival's reality. Belief in the eternal carnival is a personal choice, a leap of faith. The human need to believe in something magical drives our fascination with myths and legends. The carnival ignites our imaginations, reminding us of the mysteries that hold a powerful grip on our psyche. Tangible evidence of the eternal carnival exists. Artifacts scattered across the globe. A harlequin's costume, a carnival mask, each imbued with eerie energy, defy explanation. These objects challenge our understanding of the world, hinting at the carnival's power. Written accounts offer fragmented glimpses into the carnival's dark heart. A young artist's sketchbook, a tattered diary, each filled with disturbing images and cryptic messages. These accounts serve as warnings, reminding us of the carnival's insidious allure. The eternal carnival speaks in symbols, spirals, eyes and hands, each with deep meaning. These motifs appear everywhere, a reminder of the carnival's omnipresence. The carnival is always watching, waiting to claim its next victim. The true nature of the eternal carnival remains a mystery, its evidence fragmentary and open to interpretation. The search for truth is a journey into the darkest corners of the human psyche. The carnival, like any good predator, can sense when it is being hunted and might turn the tables on those who seek its secrets. The eternal carnival, whether a physical place or a figment of our collective imagination, forces us to confront a fundamental truth. The most terrifying monsters often reside within ourselves. Our desires, our fears, our darkest impulses. These are the fertile grounds in which the carnival takes root. It doesn't need to build a physical structure, it has already woven itself into the very fabric of our being. We carry the carnival within us, a hidden landscape of yearning and dread. It's in the thrill we feel at the edge of danger, the fascination we hold for the taboo, the secret pleasure we derive from a good scare. The carnival understands these desires, these shadows lurking beneath our carefully constructed facades. It doesn't condemn them, it celebrates them, offering a space where they can run free, where the boundaries of morality and reason blur beneath a haze of intoxicating excitement. Perhaps that's why the stories of the eternal carnival resonate so deeply. They tap into a primal fear of losing control, of succumbing to the darkness within. They remind us that the line between civilization and savagery, between sanity and madness, is often thinner than we'd like to believe. And in a world that often feels increasingly sterile, controlled, predictable, the carnival's promise of chaos and unrestrained experience holds a certain allure even as it chills us to the bone. The eternal carnival, with its grotesque spectacles and sinister delights, can be seen as a distorted reflection of our own society. It magnifies our obsessions, exposes our hypocrisies, and mocks our attempts to impose order on a world teetering on the brink of chaos. The carnival's emphasis on spectacle, on fleeting pleasures and manufactured thrills, mirrors our own consumerist culture, where instant gratification and the pursuit of novelty often overshadow genuine connection and meaning. The carnival's cast of outcasts and misfits, those deemed different or undesirable, reflects our own societal prejudices, our tendency to marginalize those who don't conform to our narrow definitions of normality, and the carnival's promise of escape, of a realm where the rules of reality no longer apply, speaks to our own deep-seated desire for transcendence, even if it comes at a terrible cost. Perhaps then, the true horror of the eternal carnival lies not in its supernatural elements, but in its uncomfortable familiarity. It forces us to confront the darkness within ourselves, the ugliness we often try to ignore or deny. Despite its sinister undertones, the eternal carnival continues to exert a powerful hold on our imaginations. This enduring fascination speaks to a fundamental human need, the need to believe in something beyond the mundane, something magical and inexplicable, something that defies our attempts to quantify and control the world around us. In an age of reason and scientific advancement, where every corner of the globe seems mapped and documented, the unknown holds a particular allure. It reminds us that there are still mysteries to be solved, wonders to be discovered, realms beyond our current comprehension. The eternal carnival, with its promise of forbidden knowledge and experiences that defy logic and reason, taps into this primal yearning for the extraordinary. It offers a glimpse beyond the veil of reality, a seductive whisper that perhaps, just perhaps, there's more to this world than meets the eye. And even if that glimpse proves to be a terrifying illusion, even if the cost of such knowledge is too high, there will always be those who are drawn to the carnival's flickering lights, their hearts pounding with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. For the allure of the unknown is a powerful force, one that can drive us to both our greatest triumphs and our most devastating downfalls. The eternal carnival, if it exists, is more than just a place, it's a choice. It's a choice we all face in one form or another throughout our lives. Do we embrace the unknown even if it terrifies us? Do we chase our desires even if they lead us down a dark and dangerous path? There are no easy answers, no guarantees. The path we choose will shape our destiny for better or for worse. We may find wonder and delight beyond our wildest dreams, or we may lose ourselves in a labyrinth of our own making. The stories of the eternal carnival serve as both a warning and a challenge. They remind us that the world is full of wonders and horrors, of beauty and darkness, often intertwined in ways we cannot fully comprehend. They challenge us to confront the unknown, to explore the hidden corners of our own souls, and to choose our path with both courage and wisdom. The carnival awaits. The choice, as always, remains ours. But let us choose wisely, for the price of admission might be higher than we are willing to pay.